Hmm? Good morning.
Governor?
I've been told that I have one of the nicest voices in Skyrim.
Yes, Governor.
Or
He
even
wishes to
Tamriel,
talk to
for
you
that
urgently.
matter. I must say I am inclined to agree.
Commander, I heard... Commander, I heard we caught another Thalmor spy in Solitude.
Greetings, Governor. I'm glad you came, we need to talk. Yes, your actions have brought you to the attention of some very powerful people within the Empire. Some see you as a threat and are planning to have you killed. Others want you to be the next Emperor. Those that support you have openly accused the Elder Council of treason after the Eldemir Dominion was allowed to attack Helgen. It is. The Legion here in Skyrim has refused to take orders from the Elder Council after the Battle of Helgen. Several lords were arrested for accusing the Elder Council of treason. The rest are coming here to Skyrim to speak to you. Hot on their tails are 8 legions loyal to the council, with orders to arrest you and the rogue lords and re-establish the council's authority. You do not have long before they arrive, so I need a decision from you. I can tell the council you have no desire to be emperor and will follow their orders. The legions heading this way will return to Cyrodiil and eventually everything will return to normal. You can proclaim yourself the new Dragon Emperor by right of your blood and claim the throne of Tiber Septim as his one true heir. Then rally the troops here in Skyrim and ride out to meet the Council's legions head on. After the Helgen incident, most of the Legion in Skyrim and the Penitus Oculatus would side with you. All followers of Talos would too. But the Alika would not. This is not their fight. You have one major advantage. The Empire's best legionnaires all come from Skyrim, and in Skyrim you are Yushmir, Dragon of the North. If you want to be Emperor, your first move will be to rally the troops and face off against the Elder Council and its legions. If you do not want to be Emperor, I can send word and make this whole thing go away. It is time to choose. What shall it be? Then I had better get busy, Commander. We take on the Elder Council, make the case that you are the rightful heir to the Dragon Throne, and get the people on your side. We must also rally support for you from within the Legion itself, gather our forces and hope we are ready when the Council's legions arrive. No, Commander, not yet. You're just a usurper to the Council, a threat to be dealt with. We must change that view before you can claim the Imperial throne. I'll be in touch, Commander. Prepare your troops. We may need them sooner than expected. Governor?
Need something?
I come from Cyrodiil with a message from your brothers. Can I speak freely here? Yes, Governor.
Yes? Need something?
Hail Sithis, listener. Your brothers in Shadenhall send you their best wishes and assistance in your current endeavor. The Hand have sent me to tell you that they have received a contract against you, listener. The Elder Council have their own man they wish to see become the next Emperor, and are eliminating all his rivals, you included. The Hand are busy carrying out all the contracts the Elder Council have paid them to perform, except for yours, listener. We follow the tenets and will not assassinate our own listener. Lord Howard approached us with a list of people to be assassinated. When we saw your name on the list, the Hand took the contract themselves. Lord Howard is the Council's own candidate for Emperor, and also the person who took out the contract against you. He is currently in the Castle Doors Emperor's Tower in Solitude, awaiting news of your ultimate demise. No, listener, you are just another rival to be eliminated to them. The Hand has granted you the honor of murdering your last remaining rival yourself. He is the one who called in the contract on you. You need not worry about your other rivals. We will take care of them for you. Yes, listener, if the opportunity presents itself before the assassination, the Hand would like you to confront Lord Howard. You are to tell him his contract against you has been rejected, and that the fee has been returned to his aid in Cyrodiil. The Hand does not wish to get a reputation of murdering clients and keeping their money. Hail Sithis, listener.
See you.
Werewolves are a bit like wolves, which are a bit like wild dogs. You're not going to start doing the thing with my leg, are you?
Out with it. Need something?
An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood, I presume. The Dark Brotherhood rejected a contract? Bollocks they did. You pieces of shit got paid to carry it out and I demand you fulfill that contract. I should have known low-life scum like the Dark Brotherhood were not up to a simple assassination contract. But I wouldn't know why you rejected it. Wait. Perhaps I spoke too harshly. Forgive me. I meant... Hang on. I know you. You are the target. The governor of Helgen. Yet you are an assassin. How?
Your spirit is dead.
I'll spare you, for now.
I'm waiting.
You never should have come here. You hurt?
Time to end this little game.
The ancient Bardola King. Dragonborn.
Your spirit is dead.
Mercy!
You hurt?
Governor? Yes, Governor. General Opus came into Helgen. He is in the Helgen Arms Inn. You might want to have a word with him.
I am honored, Governor. Of course, Governor. What did you want to talk about? I see. I guess there's no putting it off any longer, right, Governor? With the Emperor dead, the sharks are circling. If a strong leader does not step forward soon, we will end up with a weak-willed politician for a leader. The Legion here in Skyrim wants to see the return of the Dragon Emperors. So we are with you, Governor. But we ask you to avoid another civil war. We do not wish to end up fighting our brothers from Cyrodiil. In that case, I will tell you the rest. After the Battle of Helgen, there was a meeting in Solitude about you. All the Legion's high-ranking officers based in Skyrim attended. They did not like the way the Elder Council handed you over to the Thalmor, especially after they found out you are Dragonborn. It was decided that if we could convince you to not start another civil war, the Skyrim Legions would back your play for Emperor. Lord Hayworthy came from Cyrodiil with the intention of talking to you on this very topic. Apparently, some of the Elder Council were against handing you over to the Thalmor. They too wanted the return of the Dragon Emperors. With politics being what it is, they were overruled by the power-hungry lords and devious ladies who tried to put their own people on the throne. They started killing off rivals and the supporters of rivals. Lord Hayworthy was one of the few who escaped and made it here. He is waiting in the Emperor's Tower in solitude for a good moment to talk to you about this. You should go and see him, Governor. Things are moving forward now and time is short. I have been ordered to take charge of the Catharia and prepare for the arrival of the new Emperor. Good luck, Governor. If your talk with Lord Hayworthy goes well, I'll be seeing you soon on the Catharia. Stay safe, Governor.
Need something?
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask. You know you can afford a septim or two. Please, someone do something! A fight.
Greetings, Governor.
It's good to see you again, Governor. Greetings, Governor. I'm glad you dropped by. There are some things we must speak of urgently. Time is short, Commander. Everybody agrees the Thalmor are our biggest threat, but without an Emperor who can rally the people, we are doomed. The Elder Council is in disarray. They've plotted their own downfall and are now assassinating each other to remove rivals to the throne. They even sent an assassin after you, Governor. Yes, Governor, but it appears somebody assassinated the Honorable Member before he could assassinate you. Very fortunately for us. Am I correct in saying you have the dragon blood? Then the rumors are true. The Dragon Emperors are back. Good news indeed, very good news. Look, Governor, I will not beat around the bush. We want you to be Emperor. But we have conditions you must agree to first. The Legion will rally behind an heir to the throne of the Septims, but not if he kills other Legionnaires to do it. We need you to win over the Cyrodiil legions without a fight. We must preserve our strength for the fight against the Thalmor. Despite the treachery of the Elder Council, I must insist you keep the Elder Council intact. No, Governor. We need the Council. Perhaps not its current treacherous members, but we do need a Council to help run the Empire. If we back you for Emperor, we want you to reform the Elder Council once you take power. Those who support you want your word that they will keep their seats on the Council. Imperial power quickly gets bogged down in the day-to-day things without the Council. Do you wish to be forever signing forms? Without the Council, people will go hungry. Soldiers will not get the training they need. Your armies will disappear. So, do I have your word that your supporters will keep their seats on the Council during your reign as Emperor? Why, Governor? I see. Then I'll make the arrangements. The Council will meet here in the Emperor's Tower. Yes, Governor. There remains only one thing for you to do before being declared Emperor. You must go to Kataria and tell General Opus of our agreement and get him to sign on with you officially. General Opus controls the Legion here in Skyrim now the Civil War is over. General Tullius is being reassigned, I am told. Good. Return to me once you have secured his agreement, and I will take care of your coronation. Goodbye, Governor.
Greetings, Governor.
Never work on a farm. They are always full of tools and hoes. Those hoes are a real pain to use. Never again will I do an honest day's work.
Is someone there?
Please, someone do something.
Never should have come here.
Don't hurt me.
You never should have come here. You okay?
I am honored, Governor. Then it's time you hear my conditions, Governor. The Legion does not want to have to arrest any more of our own people just to keep the Thalmor happy. We want the Thalmor out of our territory for good, and Talos restored to its rightful place in the Empire. Promise us these things, and the Legion in Skyrim will join you. The Legion in Skyrim is with you, Governor. Return to Lord Hayworthy and tell him of our agreement. Stay safe, Governor.
Ah, found you.
Die!
Should be good.
You hurt?
It's good to see you again, Governor. With General Opus on board, we are ready to name you Emperor. The ceremony will have to wait. The Elder Council members, who I represent, will be here in a few days. We can have the ceremony then. First, you have the Cyrodiil Legion coming our way to deal with, and it would be easier for you if you were officially Emperor when you meet them. Let us get started. I and those I represent speak to you in the name of Akatosh. We recognize your divine right to rule by the right of your dragon blood. We accept you as heir to the throne of Alesia, heir to the throne of Rayman, Cyrodiil, and heir to the throne of Tyler Septim. What would you ask of us, Dragonborn? Then I, Lord Hayworthy, name you Dragon Emperor, heir to the throne of the Empire, and rightful ruler of the Empire. All hail the Emperor! Yes, Emperor. You still need to undergo the official ceremony, of course, but you now have been named the next Emperor. We need only to make it official. Since the traitorous members within the Elder Council killed off all other rivals, you are the only candidate still alive to be crowned, and best qualified, if I do say so myself. You need to speak to General Opus about intercepting the Cyrodiil Legion heading our way, before they besiege Solitude. Meanwhile, I'll start moving the remaining loyal council members here, to Solitude. This will serve as your court. Once the Legion heading this way is dealt with, we can have that ceremony I talked about. Goodbye, Your Majesty.
Emperor.
I am honored, Your Majesty. An advanced recon force under the command of General Lightheart is approaching Whiterun as we speak. She has a sizable force under her command, So I have dispatched the Solitude garrison to Whiterun to delay her whilst you arrive. This is not a fight the Empire can win. We must stop this without bloodshed, or we will be handing over the Empire to the Aldmeri Dominion. First, put on these clothes. Start dressing like an emperor. It will give you the edge in your talks with General Lightheart. The 33rd earned the name the Fighting 33rd during the Battle of Kvatch, when battle mages of the 33rd defeated Mehrunes Dagon. They were not available to save Kvatch during the Oblivion Crisis, but Kvatch remembered them anyway and named a pub after that. The Fighting 33rd are fearless and cannot be intimidated into submission. They always stand loyally by the rightful emperor. Yes, Emperor, the clothes I gave you will help, but you will have to do the rest. I suggest you put on the clothes I gave you, then go outside and order the Dragon Guard to follow you. Then go meet General Lightheart. Now is the time we test your diplomatic skills to the limit. Good luck, Your Majesty.
Hey.
How? Hail the Dragonborn! Hail the Dragon Emperor! The Dragon Guard is ready to move out, Emperor. It is an honor to serve the Emperor.
Hail the Emperor!
Out with it. My orders are to arrest you, Governor, and restore Imperial control to Skyrim. I am aware of your achievements, Governor, but my orders come from the Elder Council. You are to be brought back to the Imperial City for trial. Looking at the Legion behind you, I would say we would have another civil war on our hands, Governor. Very well, Governor. I am listening. Our orders came from Lord Howard and his supporters in the Elder Council. They described you as a usurper and ordered me to deal with it. Mass assassinations, those power-hungry fools. They would rather hand the Empire over to the Aldmeri Dominion than share power. You still have not told me why I should listen to you. You are the governor of Helgen, rebel general. You stopped following the orders of the council and must be arrested. There has always been a 33rd Legion in all empires, from Alesia to Remen to the Septims. Each Dragon Emperor refounded the 33rd, and we have always served them well. You are Dragonborn? As I recall, that means you have the dragon blood, like the emperors of old. No, this cannot be true. The council would have told us an heir had been found. You must be lying. If you are Dragonborn, and do have the dragon blood, then you would be the heir to the dragon throne, to the throne of the Empire. No Legion officer would question it, that is true. The fact you have the Solitude garrison behind you supports your case. If it were not true, they would have arrested you already. You would put the Empire ahead of your personal ambition. Give me a moment, Governor. With the honourable member that issued my orders dead, and the council fighting amongst themselves, the Empire will fall. The Solitude garrison do not follow fools, so your story must be true. I see only defeat at the hands of the Thalmor, if I follow my orders today. But if you are Dragonborn, and Dragon Emperor, then I see hope. Very well, Emperor. The 33rd Legion stands with you, and awaits your orders. I will round them up, and hold them for trial, Your Majesty. We have waited a long time to pay back the Thalmor. This will raise the morale of our troops right across the Empire. That was a job that left a bad taste in the mouth of every Legionnaire. That is news the citizens of the Empire have waited a long time to hear. I would be honoured to be the one that makes the announcement. All hail the Dragonborn! All hail the Emperor!
So, as a werewolf, do you prefer the taste of man meat? I mean, do you prefer feasting on men or women?
Your Majesty. Yes, sir. We will be back at the Catariah if you need us. Long live the Emperor. How can I be of service?
I am honored, Your Majesty. The 33rd are fearless and loyal to the true Emperor. They are a good choice to garrison the Imperial City. They will also take care of any dissent amongst the nobles and see to it traitors are brought to trial. Since it's clear the Elder Council hid your true nature of the people of Cyrodiil, the news that you are Dragonborn will come as a shock to many. But once the news break and they wake up and realize the Empire has a Dragon Emperor once again, there will be celebrations in the streets. Yes, Emperor. We can start rebuilding the Empire and take on the old Merry Dominion. Lord Hayworthy should be almost ready for you now, Your Majesty.
Hey.
How can I be of service, Emperor?
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Fresh fish! Fresh fish!
Greetings, Emperor.
May I be of assistance, Your Majesty?
It is good to see you again, Your Majesty. Very well, Emperor. Since this is not the Imperial City, we are lacking a few things, so we will just have to make do. Give me a second to summon the court, and we can get started.
Greetings, Emperor.
It is good to see you again. Standing before us is the rightful heir to the Septim throne. Would anybody gathered here today challenge that claim? Dragonborn, Ysmir, Dragon of the North. Do you swear to protect the Empire and its people from enemies within and without? Do you swear to hold up the laws and traditions of the Empire to the best of your ability? Do you recognize the authority of the Elder Council? Then the Council names you Dragon Emperor, rightful heir to the throne of the Septims. Those of us gathered here today swear fealty to the rightful ruler of the Empire and promise to serve you loyally in all things. Long live the Emperor! Yes, Your Majesty. The ceremony was mostly to reassure those gathered here that you will keep your promises by having you repeat. They will hold you to your vows. Providing you do not break them, they will remain loyal to you. They are what remains of the Elder Council, the ones that supported you and survived. The rest have either been assassinated or arrested by now. The Council will handle their trials, since the Council knows their crimes. You need not worry about it, Emperor. The law will be served and justice will be done. This is your home here in Solitude. You can hold court here by speaking to me. Have dinner, or just relax with your guests. Anything important that requires your attention will come to me, Your Majesty, and I will always be here in the Emperor's Tower. Mr. Smith will also be here, as will your Imperial Battle Mage. They are mostly there to help me, as I am here to help you, Your Majesty. From time to time, you may find you need one or more of them to solve some problems. If you find you need them, they'll be right here with me. Now we start to rebuild this shattered empire and deal with those wretched Thelmor. It is good to see you again, Your Majesty. We are ready for them, Your Majesty. The work you did at Helgen has paid off. Yes, Your Majesty. The Divine Crusader and Mr. Smith have given me the locations of all Eldmeri forces within the Empire. The Legion is making sure no supplies or messages get through to them, so they are effectively being starved out. It reminds me of the Akaviri at Pale Pass, Your Majesty. Our forces are moving into position to assault the Eldmeri forces should they attempt to move or attack. The 33rd have ordered the borders closest to the enemy be defended, but most of the enemy forces are inside the Empire already. From what I could tell, they were nearly ready to start the next war, but thanks to your efforts at Helgen, we have the element of surprise. With their forces divided, still awaiting supplies before they can start the next war, and out of touch with each other, I would say, yes, Emperor. It will be slaughter. Our early advantage will weaken the Eldmeri Dominion considerably, but they will recover. We have to defeat the bulk of forces already here before we can even consider an invasion of the Eldmeri Dominion. but the Aldmeri Dominion can build a new army in its own territory whilst we do that. I believe we will suffer few losses. Our advantage is too great. Also, the troops will gain valuable experience during the campaign. By the time we turn our attention to the Aldmeri Dominion, we will have a veteran army to take on their raw recruits. Yes, Your Majesty. Goodbye, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Emperor.
The Aldmeri Dominion wishes to pay its respects to you. Always a pleasure, Your Majesty. How may I be of assistance? A mistake, Your Majesty. I will see to it that those responsible are punished. The treaty, Your Majesty. You cannot jest. No, Your Majesty, but we. The treaty clearly states. What? The Empire has to stand by its treaties. So it is true. You are Dragonborn. A Dragon Emperor. I must update our records. Talos was a man, and he's dead. What message do you have for us, Emperor? You cannot do that. We have a treaty. It says. Then war it is. You are a student of history. Good. Your part in it will be short. We will see to it. Goodbye, Emperor. You will regret this, Emperor.
Greetings, Emperor. Already done, Your Majesty. General Lightheart saw to it. He has even placed forces inside elsewhere to harass the enemy when the time comes. Once we start shelling their towns with the heads of the Justicar, they will know we mean business, Emperor. The news of such an act will spread like wildfire around the Somerset Isles. The Thalmor may even spread the news themselves. It would also be a good way to tell those opposed to the Thalmor that they have allies in the Empire. This may open a few doors for me, Emperor. I will see to it. Will you be joining them, Emperor? Good, that will be a major boost to the morale of the troops, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. The days of the Dragon Emperors have truly returned.
Hail the Emperor!
It's good to see you, Emperor. Emperor, my men have reported a sudden arrival in Skyrim of refugees from Cyrodiil. I have no idea, Emperor, but something big is happening in Cyrodiil, and the official channels seem to be blocked. I have the locations of 3 refugees that have recently arrived from Cyrodiil. I strongly recommend you talk to them personally. Yes, Your Majesty, but you have to start showing your face, showing you are in charge, so it is best you be seen to handle these things. 1 refugee is in Ivanstead, 1 in Falkreath, and 1 in Riften. Here, I have written down the details of all their locations for you. Farewell, Emperor.
You were well today, Emperor.
My Emperor, we are desperate. Please help us. I come from Bruma, Your Majesty. It is under siege by the Aldemiri Dominion.
I'll tell you, Wilhelm. If I could sweep her away from here tomorrow, I'd do it. But
They had an army, hidden in the hills. At the outbreak of the war, they marched to the nearest city and besieged it.
perhaps one day.
The Legion are nowhere to be seen. Nobody knows what's happening with them.
Hey.
I make a great couple. I mean like a team, not like... Forget it.
Hey.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
You have some nerve coming back here. What you did to Kirava.
Emperor, they're driving us from our homes. I come from Coral, your majesty. It has almost fallen to the Aldabiri Dominion. We have had traitors inside the city. They opened the gates and let them in. Every imperial citizen has been driven out of the city. We're all homeless. The guards are all dead, executed. And the count and countess too. No, your majesty, they did not need to. They were already here. People were speaking of hidden camps all over Cyrodiil. Oh, they were on us before anybody could sound the alarm. I do not know, Emperor. The guards were the only defence we had, and they did not last long against the professional soldiers.
Yeah? My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
You are the harbinger of the companions. It is my honor to stand before you.
There's something. Dark Brotherhood is back, and stronger than ever. That they've made Dawnstar their home. Tell me, am I wrong? The ancient people are Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
The people of Skyrim.
Emperor, I'm so happy to see you. 'Twas terrible, Emperor. They came from us in the middle of the night, drove us from our homes. The Thalmor's Justicar. They claimed my entire village in the name of some Aldemiri Dominion. Where is the Legion? Emperor, why have they allowed this? Thank you, Emperor. I'm just one of the first of many to arrive in Skyrim seeking safety. There are hundreds, if not thousands more, just like me coming here too. They say the Emperor sneaks out the castle at night to hunt the Thalmor spies.
Godlike Whitemane has been laid to rest, I know. And his soul live forever in the halls of Solengard.
You were looking well to Emperor.
Hail the Emperor!
It's good to see you, Emperor. I too received a report whilst you were away, but nothing through official channels. This comes from the Knights of the Nine, hidden in Cyrodiil. Some of the surviving Elder Council that were jailed for treason were freed by the Thalmor at the outbreak of the war. They ordered the Legion in Cyrodiil to stand down. Some legions refused, and are still guarding the borders as ordered. The ones that agreed to stand down are now prisoners of the Aldemiri Dominion, Your Majesty. No, Your Majesty, the borders are not under attack. Our legions are guarding the wrong places. Cyrodiil is defenseless, and our legions surrounded. The Aldemiri Dominion attacked us from inside Cyrodiil. They have already taken control of the Imperial City. I have reports that the rest of Cyrodiil will fall soon. Your Majesty, the Empire is lost. Skyrim is all that remains, and it will be the Aldemiri Dominion's next target. Farewell, Emperor.
So, I guess werewolves are a bit like wolves, which are a bit like wild dogs. You're not going to start doing that thing with my leg, are you?
Hail the Emperor!
You are looking well today.
Greetings, Emperor. Yes, Your Majesty. I just got word that Bruma is holding out against the Aldermere Dominion, but needs supplies. Unfortunately, the Aldermere Dominion have sent men to blockade all roads in or out of Cyrodiil. They are trapped inside Cyrodiil now the roads are closed, but the news gets worse. Whilst some of our legions are surrounded and entrenched in Cyrodiil, others have dispersed and are making their way here on foot. Word is, they are hoping to evade the Aldermere Dominion forces and rally at Solitude by sneaking across Cyrodiil at night individually. But with the blockade in place, they will be captured or killed at the border. The way things stand right now, any large force crossing Cyrodiil would be surrounded and destroyed before it got too far. Their only hope is to split up and rally here. Yes, that would work. With the Bruma road secured, we could keep Bruma supplied from Skyrim and maintain a foothold in Cyrodiil. Bruma would have to undergo months of siege, but we could send men and supplies through the mountains to aid her. It would also give us a safe road to Solitude for our troops and any refugees that make it past the Aldermere Dominion forces. Very well, Your Majesty, but you still need to prove to the people you are aware of the Emperor, so I suggest you take charge of the attack. The Dragon Guards stand ready to help you, and I suggest you use them for this attack. But remember, it will take a while to find replacements if they die, so try and keep them alive. We may need them in the future. Good luck breaking through the blockade, Emperor.
You are looking well today, Emperor.
Greetings, Emperor.